Hello, good evening, and welcome to Garblag Games. That's about as civilized as it's going to get. As you can see, we've been practicing. Tonight we're playing Wrath and Glory, the Nite B4 Nobmas, an all-orc boys, all-orc special, featuring an elite cast of, dear God, my camera's a mess.
We were special. The Warboss told us so.
You didn't loot a good camera there. Oi, boss, your camera's buggered. Get it sorted.
Get the mech boy.
Oi, mech boy, fix that. So yeah, needless to say, it looks like the inner orc in my cast have been itching to get out for some time, and don't expect any sense this evening whatsoever. My plot consists of a post-it note that says "Fat Humie, steal food."
Where's the fat Umi?
Human grots. So away we go. Really, who have forgotten what we're doing? Pete, what are you doing?
I'm Garblag Got Guns, and I'm a shooter boy. I've got a big red truck and a rocket launcher.
And what you up to?
Oh, hey everybody, I'm the doctor, and I'm in to fix ya. Maybe.
Zeka, what you up to?
Oi! I'm the Nutwats, and I chop.
Jim. Hey.
Well, I'll have you know that I am quite intelligent, and I am an edumacationer, yeah. And I'm going to teach everybody how to be a very proper, orc, yeah.
Last but not least, it's Raphael. He's the leader of the troop. It's not Raphael, it's Roger.
I'm Wreckfist, the knob. I've got a big power claw, and these are my boys.
Ooh.
Lord Loftus, FYI, yes, orc is a default class option now. At tier 1, you could be an orc boy. At tier 2, you can be a commando. And at tier 3, you can be a knob. Believe me, we can be knobs at all tiers.
I will teach these how to be proper big knobs.
Oh, you need more Dakar, Chopper. Oh, I never like the way you do things.
I'll have you
switch
know,
off
my gun
background
is very good.
because it seems to be the thing that's buggering up my camera. Come on, camera, you can do this.
Do the slow. There you go.
Oh, there, right.
You need a proper mech boy on your camera.
Oh, yeah.
The mech boys.
There's some gubbins ain't working in your cupboard, mate.
Oi, mech boy, fix camera.
I think it's
Right
in
in the cup.
Dakar.
Right. Okay then, lads. Let's get started. Now, you lot, you've been a bit rubbish recently. Proper crap. So, the big knob wants to see you. He's got a job for you, and if you cock it up, he's going to eat you. Get in there.
All right.
Come on, lads.
The big knob's got a massive war tent with armor on it. Occasionally, one of the walls falls down because the armor pushes the tent in, but that's not important. What's important is that his tent is armored, which proves how hard he is. And he's sat inside. He's got 2 cave squigs sat on either side of his chair and a plate of little squig legs resting on top of his belly armor, which is quite significant because his belly itself is quite significant. He's like, Wreckfist.
Yes, boss.
Your boys ain't done anything useful in a while.
I painted the truck.
We've got this.
Right. Simple job for you. Don't cock it up or I'll eat you.
You heard him, lads.
All right.
I certainly don't want to get eaten, boss.
There's some humies on the planet, right? Now, this is our planet, so they can piss off. But there's humies on the planet and they got food. I like food, so I want you to go and get the food and bring me the food. All right? They've been stocking up on provisions. They got something special cooking up. Either loads more humies coming in or they're going to have a big party. I don't like that. I don't like humies partying on my planet. So I want you to get over there and I want you to nick their food. You got a truck?
I believe
Yeah, I've got a red truck, big red truck.
Makes me
goes
go
faster.
faster.
Dubby's
If
looking
it's ready
after
to
it
go
outside.
faster.
Yeah.
Right. I want you to get over there. I want you to nick their food, shoot any humies that get in the way, especially if there's a fat one.
A fat one.
I like fat
you,
humies.
you want us to nick the food. Yeah. Does that include their cack?
What?
They have this. They have this brown cack thing that they like put like sticky cack on top of.
They stick a fire on
ta-
it.
If they got sticky cack, you nick the sticky cack and all.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to see a single bloody bean.
No, it's cack, not bean.
Or back, bean cack, whatever.
Right.
If it's food, you nick it, you put it in the truck, and you bring it back here, and you don't let
Well-
any of them stop you.
We'll fill the truck.
Don't you worry, boss. I'll shoot 'em up good and proper. Me and Dubby got it covered.
Right. Brilliant. Go and talk to the weird boy. He'll tell you more about the humies.
I'm not going anywhere near fucking weird boy.
Oh no, the Sarge can deal with the weird boys.
Yeah, Sarge, that's your job. That's why you're Sarge.
You're all bloody cowards.
He's a fucking weird
I'll go
boy.
talk to the
He's
weird boy.
weird.
The weird boy's in his little tent. It's very dark and it smells of mushrooms. To be
Not
fair,
mushrooms
everywhere
again.
smells of mushrooms in the camp, but this smells much more mushroomy than the mushroomiest parts of the rest of the camp. And the weird boy's in there, and he's like chopping up some mushrooms, really fine, like big chopper, really fine mushrooms.
The boss sent me.
Right? What did he send you for?
Said you could give us some info about some umis that have got a lot of food.
Humies, yes, food. Humies festival. Humies celebrate. These not normal humies. These runaway humies. They not like other humies. Other humies with their big chief emperor boss. These humies run away from emperor boss. They want to live a simple life.
Well, it'll be a short one.
But it means no tin can humies ready to fight you.
It's not going to be a proper scrap.
Be proper scrap, maybe. Maybe they have secret. I know there is fat red humie. Him to watch out for. They say he has powers.
All right. Well, we'll
They say
blast him.
fat
sort
red
of
Crush him.
powers
humie
does he
can
have?
pass through walls. So you have to watch your truck because he can walk inside.
Better not
So
go
is he a
anywhere near
witch?
our bloody truck.
Red humie is a witch or a weird boy or a psychic or one of those things, probably. Great big beard as well. Face hair.
Oh, a furry umi.
Furry humie, yes. Big red suit, face hair, can walk through walls. They say he is coming and they are laying out offerings for him.
Is he a big red one in tin can armor? I like those. They smash real good.
Well, he has flying ship, but not tin can armor.
Well, hopefully he'll prove a bit of a scrap.
But has
Boy's
fighting
not.
stags, maybe, so beware of fighting stags.
Fighting stags.
Yes,
They ain't no match for a rocket launcher and a big shooter.
big horny boys.
Right then, where are they?
They are about 3 days out. There is Crater on far side. You go to Crater, you find them there.
All right. Point us in the direction. We'll hop in our truck. We'll go
That
be
way.
there quicker than 3 days. It's red. It goes faster.
Well, good luck.
Mm.
Would you like some mushroom?
Why
No,
not?
thank you.
It gives you a little
Do you think
handful
that
of
would be very
sprinkly
wise?
mushrooms.
Give me something for the journey.
If you need to speak to gods, just pop some of that in your mouth. It'd be delicious. And talk to God.
Well, don't know if I'll need Gork or Mork for this one.
Well, you never know.
You just joined the big mycelium network.
Do a backflip.
All right, I'll go round up the lads.
Now
Come
look
on,
here, boys. I even painted the tyres red. It's gonna go really, really faster.
Oh, that goes super
Like
fast.
faster. You know,
That's
Dubby
good
helped me
thinking
out.
right there.
Well done,
Yeah.
Dubby. I'm gonna punch the little grot.
He goes flying.
Not to hurt him. It's a loving punch.
No, but
It
he's
goes
weak
flying.
as shit. So he
Yeah,
goes
no, I know,
flying anyway.
Yeah.
Even for an orc, a loving punch, be like,
That's good thinking. Right, boys.
Yeah.
Let's get going.
Here, Sarge, where are we going?
We're going that way towards the crater.
Towards
I used to know the fastest orc driver around.
You do know him, mate. That's me.
No, his name was Fred Rari.
Whatever.
Here,
Whatever.
Sarge, what are we fighting? What are we crumping?
Umis.
Everything.
Big red
Umis.
umi.
Oh, we got some tin can umis, have we?
Nah, apparently not. But this one might be a weird umi.
A weird umi.
Like a
What's
weird
he got?
boy.
Let's
What
let
do
the
you mean?
truck's ready to go, lads. It's all fired up. There's
Let's
smoke
get
and
on.
noise.
Right. He said it would take 3 days. This truck's red. I expect to be there in less than that.
Right, let's go. 2 days it is. Get in the back and shut up.
I climb up onto the top.
Right, Pete, make a trucking roll.
Oh, blimey.
We crash and die. Congratulations, everyone.
Distinct
Thank you.
possibility.
Without leaving the camp.
Right,
No,
where is
I think
where
the
is
trucking roll
pi-
is.
You mean
what is
pilot?
it? We're looking at
Pilot.
pilot
3.
or technology.
I will go with pilot.
You're equally rubbish at
Can
both.
I aim it like a weapon and use weapon skill? Surely it's going ballistic, isn't it?
You can now.
Here we go.
Anybody who can justify something as stupid as that is quite welcome to try and do so.
I'll try and move the truck to one
Oh.
side by shooting the gun really heavily. On one side.
Okay,
Can
so
assist him.
my
Hang on,
pilot
lads.
skill looks like it failed,
Yes.
I've got an idea here, boys.
but it's
If we
going.
want it to get going faster, if we all war out the back.
Yeah,
it
bit
will
of
push
war
it
out the back
faster.
will help, boys.
Yeah.
Right, boys. War. 3, 2, war.
Will we stop the war on 3 or 1 more?
Go on then, Pete. Roll it again. Use your ballistic
I'm going to use my ballistic skill because I'm going to drive up a little, like a little ledge, and like
point it like a weapon.
like for a bit of class. Oh, nothing. Anyone want to give me a reroll?
Straight away.
Same for the bottom of that cliff.
It's the most orky thing to do. Oh, surely
Your boys
someone's
have been a
got
bit
a
rubbish and we've all
reroll.
just died.
Well, I've not
love to
like.
give
Ah,
you-
there you
Yeah,
go.
you've
There's a
got a reroll,
reroll.
Pete.
Boom. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Garblag's truck got a reroll. Cool.
No, you
Okay.
launched the truck.
Yeah. Hold
off
on.
the edge of the base.
Wah! Chitty chitty bang
Go
bang style.
shooting
All
off
3 of my
onto
arms
the
are hanging
planet.
onto the bars.
Now the planet that you're on is a bit shit. It's mud. It's a mud ball planet. It's got fairly thin atmosphere, but you don't care. There's not much actual life growing on it. There's some algae that you occasionally find, which doesn't taste very nice
Oh, it's a bit shit.
unless you're desperate. So most of the planet is flat and quite dull. It's got craters though, and quite often people put bases in craters. They must be working on the theory that orcs will put their bases in craters because if it's already been shot once, it's not going to get shot again.
Oh, it makes
That's
sense.
good thinking right there.
Blown a
Logic,
hole.
that is.
Yeah.
But it looks like craters are where people are putting their bases. Now, for the longest time, this has been an orc outpost. But some humies, not knowing that this is an orc outpost, have decided that they're going to set up a colony here outside of Imperial control.
Stupid oomies.
Stupid humies. But they don't know there's orcs here. So they think they've set up this little farming community thing, safe from the prying eyes of the Imperial taxman. And they're about to get a surprise visit from Sergeant Wreckfist and the squad.
We's the tax collectors.
I have a very good plan. Yeah, what we should do here. we should use some conniving. Yeah, well, one of us should get one of the farm animals and skin it alive and get all the guts out and drag it out and then hide in it. Yeah. And then for the next 7 days, we pretend to be said farm animal. Yeah. And then afterwards, yeah, when we've got the trust, yeah, and he's tried to milk us a few times. Yeah. Then
Oh,
we
yeah,
go,
Ruby. That's a terrible plan.
I don't
Didn't
think
like
the
that
boss
milk
is-
much, did you?
Don't think the boss will like that.
Yeah. You
I say
thought it was milk. Yeah.
We go in there and we smash them.
I think a rocket up the Hoomy hole will sort it out. Sarge, you just got a reroll.
Sarge!
And Nut.
Sarge wanted to go to scout. I said,
Thanks,
so
to
we
me.
make a cunning plan. I can drop someone if I find him, please.
Yeah, what's all that sneaky talk? We
It's
don't
called
do
nut nuts for a
sneaky.
reason.
I could be sneaky if I wanna. I'll say firing my shooter in the air.
Oh,
Non-anomaly,
you
thank you for all the rerolls. Everyone just got a
Very
reroll.
subtle.
Man with the big metal arm with a machine gun in it saying, I can be subtle.
Nice.
So you drive off across the desert for a couple of days, and it's pretty boring.
We get to smash something soon.
Oh, we smash them good when we get there, boss.
Who wants to volunteer to be eaten alive? Yeah.
Well
because it's
volunteered.
yeah, well, me.
You're
No,
hard,
I've
aren't
only
you,
got-
Chopper?
Well, I am, but my arms are quite thin. Yeah.
Well,
Can't.
you've got two
Can't.
of them to chew on. Clank, clank.
Well, I didn't mean that, Sarge.
I volunteer, Chopper.
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, look, there's the sun over there.
He ain't gonna want to eat us after we smash all them oomies.
By sunset on the second day, you come across a slight ridge. It looks like the whole planet's partly melted, and there's this little ridge that sticks up out of the ground, and you drive up to the top of it, and looking down from there, you can see this Hume settlement down in another crater. There's a set of 3 craters quite close to each other, a big one and 2 little ones. And in the big crater, there's this little Hume dome that they've set up, which has got some little crops growing inside it, and then a couple of habitation settlements dotted around it.
I'm going to stop
There's an
the
atmospheric
truck.
processor set up in the second smaller crater,
Let's
and the
see
third
if
and
we
last
can-
of the small craters has got a landing platform in it.
Let's see how big a hole we can put in that big dome.
I'll stand up and pull out my rocket launcher and go, "Oi, boss, want me to say hello?"
Right, hold on. Where's the food? We don't want to hit the food.
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boss said that we got to get the food. Is
I've
there
always
a dome
ordered
that
food.
looks like it's got green stuff
Can we see
inside?
like a warehouse or something?
Yeah, the big dome has got fields inside it with
Oh, look, they're
difficult
farming
to tell at
inside
this
the
range,
dome.
but it's green inside. So either it's full of orcs having a party, or that's where they grow their plants.
There's a load of
If-
plants in there, boss.
If
Well,
if
let's-
Garblag drives the trucks through the side of the dome, we can ride around the field.
I
and
just
hang off the
painted it.
side
I'm not
and pick-
smashing it up straight away. I mean, I
Yeah,
will
but
smash
we
it up,
could-
but
We can pick the food while you drive him round. Try not to get our fingers trapped underneath the wheels.
It's all right. You can make an hole in the dome with that before you get in the truck and smash them.
oh
Say,
yeah,
looking at the rocket launcher.
yeah. A slightly crazy look goes in my eyes when you point at the rocket launcher.
Right, let's get closer. I want to see where we're
All
going.
right, boss. All right,
Dubby
boss.
walks up with a rocket in his hands.
Not yet, Dobby. Not yet, Dubby. Not yet. Wait there, Dubby. Wait. Oh, don't you worry. Oh, I'm going to use that. Don't you worry. It's going to be great.
It's Blakey from Off the Buzzers. On the Buzzers. In his big red bus. I'll get you,
I
fella.
drive towards the domes.
Brilliant.
So you drive back down, off and round towards the dome, big flat planet. Are you going to do anything even vaguely subtle, or are you literally going to drive up to the dome and
Do you
open
think
up
they've
the
got any rocket
launcher?
launchers themselves pointing at us?
You know we're orcs, right?
I do.
I say we drive up as fast as we can, all guns shooting.
Oh yeah, hang on. I'm going to try and pick up the rocket launcher on my shoulder whilst driving the, because I assume I'm in like in a wire cab kind of
I'm going
thing
to-
on the front.
I'm going to
So
go in. I'm going to sit next to him and like put my foot on his foot and like press additionally for the gas. And
I'm gonna
will
look.
be an
I'm gonna look at him
assist
like,
action for me.
yeah, yeah.
Is there a gun on the truck itself?
No, he hasn't had a chance to fit guns on the truck because he's carrying them all.
I
just
wish I had a
painted
bigger
it.
shooter.
I've got a big shooter back there.
Oh,
He has got his big shooter back
It's
there.
my
You
I'm
could
big
gonna
just
shooter.
stand up with that.
I'm gonna pick up his big shooter.
Oi, oi, boss, be careful with that, all right? Be careful. Dubby just scooped out the innards of that last homie I had to beat to death with a barrel.
Well, we need some more Dakar.
Oh, you're right. Daka,
In the corner.
daka.
In the corner, the doctor's like setting his fire on his burner.
Yeah, let's burn them. Yeah. Right, I'm going to drive. Is there like an entranceway? Does it look like there's like a road, or are they just like connected?
It's two small craters and one
Yep.
large crater connected by tunnels by the looks of things.
Okay.
So there's no real road to speak of, but the planet itself is very, very flat.
Is there?
Are
there like
it's
lumps
greener
for
around
tunnels?
their craters, though. It looks like there is more of the algae stuff growing around their craters than it's in a higher concentration there than it is anywhere else. So it might be a bit more boggy around that area.
Is there anywhere? You said perhaps linked by tunnels. Is there anywhere that looks like there's a lump in the ground? They've buried a tunnel there.
It's under the craters.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
you go.
I'm going to find a rampy bit and try and just drive up onto the main dome.
Straight on the dome.
Why not? Why not? If I can't see
One on the
any kind of
dome.
method of entry,
What
I'm
does
just
it
going to
look
make a hole.
Dome.
What does it
All
look
right,
like the dome's made of?
All right, you're going for you want to make a whole entranceway. Yeah, once you get into one of the craters, there's a couple of buildings around. So the big crater has got the agrodome in the center of it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you meant like the dome. I thought you meant the dome went to the edge
No,
of
it
the
doesn't
craters.
cover the whole crater.
Okay, right. Boss, how about we drive to the edge of that crater there and have a look over the top?
Yeah, we can work out where the food is.
They might
Then
have
we
some
can
guns.
smash 'em.
Yeah. And I can shoot my rocket from there.
I like it more Dakar.
But as you get closer, you notice that there are two small human vehicles driving around the outside of the settlement. One of them appears to be stopping every once in a while, and a Humie gets out and pokes the ground a little bit and does something with a box. The other one, there are two Humies inside who have got, looks like
torches,
shooters for kids.
Okay, if I see that car, I'm going to go towards that car. Boss! First pickings of the day.
Let's smash 'em.
Smash 'em! Watch out. You
There
want
you
me to
go,
drive
barreling
by or smash them?
Smash 'em.
Okay, I'll drive straight at them.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen my character's intellect. We're smashing.
I think that's all of our intellects, isn't it? Isn't it one? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I've got intellect too, but I'm a genius by
Whoa,
all standards.
whoa.
Whoa.
The finest school on Orktopia.
Orc Doc Orking.
Because I'm a jock and I'm a genius, but you guys just don't realise it.
Stephen
Alright.
Hawking.
Right. I'm going to drive. Do I need to make a driving?
Oh, no, you're trying to ram them. You can make a ballistic roll.
Haha.
As we're going in, I'm going to be just firing the shooter wildly, just in their general direction.
Right.
Here we
Right,
go,
make sure you
boys.
make a ballistics roll then.
Wah! I failed. I've got a re-roll though for the truck, so I'm going to roll that again. Wah! Two
There you
successes.
go. So the truck succeeds where you don't.
I love
And
my
Sarge,
truck.
cleans up with his shots.
Oh, nice.
So what's the damage on your big shooter, Pete?
Oh, hang on. Oh, wait. Let me get to the right section. Big shooter base DR.
Yeah,
12.
12. So their toughness is 3 in their little vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 dice then, Rog.
So do you set your?
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4 6s. That's mental.
Yes, that's what you're getting.
that's the power of that.
So that gets you a wrath point
Oh, does it?
for getting a 6, and each 6 counts as 2 successes, and the 5s count as 1 success. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 successes on 9 dice for damage.
Nice.
Gorka Mork approve.
Merry
Orc and
Nobmas.
Mork seriously approve, and you basically light up their vehicle with this whacking great big shooter, great big fat slugs pounding out of it as you approach, you sticking out of the turret. Garblag racing towards them, wagging at the top of his voice. And as it happens, you don't need to ram them with a truck, because what happens is you drive through the fireball that used to be their vehicle as it explodes in all directions after Wreckfist blows up the battery and causes the entire thing to explode. The 2 Humies come flying out in separate directions.
Nobmas firework.
Jim, you notice that the other Humies, the ones that were driving around more slowly and stopping, look up at the explosion. They're wearing little breather masks because they're soft and squishy.
Right.
And then they jump in their little tiny wagon and drive towards the big dome.
I believe the other UBs are going to. They've just watched us do that, so they're going to do some more farming.
Follow that truck.
I think they're going to tell the Umis we're coming. Good. Means we got more for crumping.
Yeah.
So they're driving around the outside edge of the big crater.
Oh, let's follow them.
It
They'll
looks
show
like
us how to
there's
get
a
in.
little ramp that goes down into the crater on one side.
Goes down or goes up so we can go through the roof of the dome?
No, it goes down the side of the crater in a little
Right.
ramp.
Let's follow
You
them.
could ignore it
Follow that
completely
truck.
and ramp it off the side of the crater.
Oh yeah, let's ramp it off the side of the crater. Can I, if they're going down like that, can I ramp off like that and crash into them? So that we
Doesn't seem
ramp it off and
unreasonable.
land on top of them.
It sounds like an appropriate thing to be doing. So yeah, make a ballistics roll.
Boys,
to
I need
fire
another
the truck
warg
at
off
them.
the back. Give us a bit more push.
You heard him, boys.
Whoa!
The warg worked.
Oh, it did. So you've got a wrath point, Pete.
What does that do?
And 2 successes. A wrath point. Oh, crikey, what do they do? One of them gets you certain kinds of rerolls for free.
You can use it to do extra damage also.
Do that.
Yes. So
Let's
you
do
can use
that.
a wrath point for extra damage.
Assume that I'm always doing that.
We're all.
Yeah.
Right, so you ramp it, and you catch some air.
Yeah.
And some Humies farming in the dome look up in slow motion as a big red truck, which is even red on the bottom,
Yeah.
comes sailing over the side of the dome, and they're like, "Whoa." A couple of orcs hanging out the window shouting. And the truck sails through the sky and crashes into the side of their little survey wagon, slamming it into the side wall of the crater,
Hello.
pinning the 2 Humies inside. One of them screaming, the other one has gone to sleep.
Excuse me, has the late night film finished yet?
Good night, Motnik.
Are either the Humies still alive?
There's one that's still screaming a lot, so he might be. The other one doesn't look like it's gone to
I'm
sleep.
guessing we're going to continue
Doc,
driving
shut
over the top
up.
of it. So
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
kind
be
of ploughed it into the side of the crater now.
okay, and I'm going to just set a fire to it.
Watch my hair, there's not much left.
You reverse the truck back out of the crushed remains of their
It
little
doesn't
wagon.
go backwards.
It just goes over the top, right?
I just like turn
You
it a
set
bit,
fire
and I
to
do
his
like
or
a.
driving
So while it's on fire, you ram into it over and over again.
Yep.
To make yourself turn. It's given you like a hood ornament, at least.
Nice.
You've got like
A
this
toasty
Huey
skull
wagon
on top.
wedged into the front side of your truck, and it kind of squeaks and squeals as it pushes it along, and that corner bounces a little bit, but it's like having hydraulics, so who cares?
Look, Garblag. Trucks are even more red with human blood now.
Oh yeah.
Are there any more Humies around?
There's the one that's on fire that's stuck to the hood of your vehicle. All the ones that you can see down in the crater, they're all running for habitation domes and the main central dome to try and get away.
I'm assuming they're not in shooter range.
They're not in regular shooter range, but I
I've got
believe
the heavy
that
shooter.
the rocket launcher might have a range of like 120 or something.
What about the big shooter?
What's the big shooter's range, Pete?
It is 54.
I've only put maximum range on, by the way.
Rocket launcher range is 36, and the big shooter range is 54.
Oh, okay. I thought someone had a range of 120 on something. I've been wrong before. It happened once in 1984. We don't talk about it.
I don't know.
So there you go. No, they're not in range.
Yeah, it's over there. Let's smash them.
All right.
So he drives you over in range of the rocket launcher.
That's mine. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stand up as it's still going. Go nuts. Grab the wheel.
I grabbed the wheel.
And Dubby hands me my rocket launcher. And no one is allowed to touch my rocket launcher apart from Dubby. Oh, well done, Dubby. And I'll pat him on the head. I don't even know what I'm shooting at. What am I shooting at? I don't care. The dome or the people? The people or the building they're running to?
There's a couple of buildings of varying sizes. Some look like small dwelling-sized things or storerooms. Some look like big buildings. And then there's the dome, which is the biggest and shiniest thing there.
Oh, well, I've got to shoot the big shiny thing, haven't I?
It is known.
Here we go. Boom! Wow! It's an Ork rocket, so it like goes.
Yeah. Why would it go in a straight line? It's boring.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hit, and I do more damage. Or do I have to roll damage now?
You do have to roll damage.
Okay, right. Sorry.
Ooh.
So I got 1 success.
Right.
So I rolled 12. I just rolled 12, yeah?
Yeah.
And
But
what does
you
the
can add
wrath
an
die?
extra dice of damage from your wrath.
Okay.
It's got a toughness of 4, though. So that takes you down by 4.
So I need 8
So 9 dice.
with a.
So it was 13. 12 with the wrath one.
Got 3 6s.
Yes.
That's outrageous.
5 successes.
5 successes. So your rocket
I
launcher
assume the
hits
1
the dome.
removes 1, does it?
The what?
I don't
Rolling
think
a
it
1.
does for damage.
No.
No,
Okay.
no.
So actually, you get 8 successes because the 6s count as 2.
Yeah, that's true. So 8 successes. Your rocket hits the side of the dome and explodes, and there's a big cloud of greasy smoke and a big red explosion with orange bits in.
I think they
And
know
as the
we're here now, boss.
The smoke starts to clear. You can see that there's like an orc-sized hole blown in the side of the dome with lots of cracked bits itching their way up the dome on all the glassware.
Yeah. The moment they see the hole, I just step on the gas.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Can I fire the big shooter kind of to try and smash it more around where the cracks
Yep.
are? Daka!
Right, Zeka, make a
Pilot.
yeah.
Good roll, Sarge.
Here we go.
Hey.
Hey.
So despite the fact that Garblag is still stood up in the driver's seat, you've got one foot on the accelerator and your hand on the steering wheel, and you
Yeah,
drive
it's
it
a 6, so
towards the dome.
it's 2 successes.
Yes. And you get 2 successes to drive it through there. Meanwhile,
And I got 3.
Wreckfist is just like daka 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 all the way around the
Needs more Daka!
outside. I'm squirming too much, aren't I, for the camera? That's what the problem is. That's why it
Yeah.
keeps going all swirly.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's my hand. There's my face. Still not doing any good, is it? Apparently, every time I reset the video quality, though, it sorts it out. So we'll
Yeah,
just
there
do
you go.
that.
Blip, blip. Hello.
There's me in high definition,
Ooh, there.
touched up to the max.
Oh yeah.
Blue steel.
Twitch is having a fit, but Garblag game still works. I don't think. Test. Oh, a Sheridan was trying to get kicked out by the Nightbot.
Splendid. Oh, the whole of Twitch is having a problem, apparently.
Ugh.
Well,
Right,
there you
still
go. Can't handle our orky goodness.
Yeah. It's all the
The warg.
warging.
The wild
Yeah.
broke the internet.
It's cascading through Twitch
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we warg.
Puny
Maybe if
Disrupting the
everybody
orgy.
wargs at it on Twitch, then it'll start working again.
Needs more Daka.
Yeah.
So you smash through into the aggro dome that these humies have built, and there's a couple of fields worth of fairly meager looking crops that are about sort of waist height. There's a small squad of scared humies inside who are brandishing sort of farm tools at you.
Let's get out, boys. Let's mess them up.
Yeah, gonna kind of hop off the truck and start moving towards him. Just
I will
pissing
grab.
fire.
I will
Why
grab
do we not
the
try
big
using
shooter.
Elite Flick campaign?
As Wreckfist goes to get off the truck, I will put my hand on the big shooter.
Yeah, I'll just drop it
Boss.
and get off and just fire my wrist-mounted shooter.
Oh, yeah.
I got my burner in 2 hands and my chopper in my McKendrell arm and back. And rah! Looking to do some burning and some chopping.
Yeah, that mechanical armor's got like medical equipment on.
Oh,
Rather than an extra arm, it's a
Burner.
diagnostic and Medicaid.
I don't need to
bonus
aim a
thing.
burner, so I've got my burner in one arm and my chopper in the other.
Gaffer
Exactly.
tape a chopper to it.
Orcs invented gaffer.
Seeing as I've got 2 guns and 2 hands, can I fire both at the same time?
Yes, you can.
I am going to fire both my guns at 2 random umis.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my cleavers and I'm going to charge them.
Ah, die, humies!
And I've already done enough killing, so I'm going to let them catch up a bit, and I'm going to have a cigar and stand and like check my big shooter over. Oh,
Wait,
hello.
Garblag, more Daka.
Non-anomaly. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to a Sharadel.
So
Well, I'm
the
just
way initiative kind of works in Wrath and Glory is you go player, adversary, player, adversary, player, adversary, and you just go back and forth like that.
Yeah, and we
With everybody
select
taking an action.
what player we
All
want to
right.
put forward, don't we?
Say again?
We select what player we put forward, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I kind of just attacked.
I suppose, yeah,
you're
you're
the
using
Sarge
ranged
anyway.
weapons, so...
So,
So
yeah,
you shoot and you hit one of the humies. They've got 0 armor to speak of, but they've got toughness 2, so
Cool.
both my guns hit. What does the Wrath die result do again?
the Wrath die gives you extra damage if you want to use it.
Okay. Well, no, I got Wrath die result 1 on both my attacks.
Yeah, so that means you've got a raft die on each.
Yeah,
So I
that means
get
you've got an X.
Okay.
Because that means on each of your attacks, you rolled a wrath die. Oh no, the wrath die is it's the special one that gives you the bonuses.
Oh,
Uh,
hold on. Is
it
that right?
can also translate
1d6?
into critical hit.
That's
Oh
not
god, no,
right.
it's not 1d6.
You need to change the base dice at the bottom. So
Did
it
I not
has
already do that for your guns,
No,
Roger?
so-
Sorry,
'cause
I
it's-
did your
no.
character first, so it might not
no.
have gone on.
You've got your base damage, but in the DBD column, you need to punch in the number of dice you're actually rolling for damage because
Okay,
you
and
don't
I've got
get all of them.
And I've got extra damage on both. ED.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
one.
just punch it up or down to whatever you need it to be.
Cool. Just do that for both of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, 11d6. Wow.
So you make short work of two of the Humies. One of them you paste across the back wall. So your fitted shooter just cuts this human in half like wet tissue paper and spreads him all over the back of the dome. The slugger that you've got pounds some heavy lead into another Humie, flinging him backwards across his crops, arms floppy like wobbly floppy stuff. One of the humans takes a swipe at Zeka as Nutnuts. Sorry, takes a swipe at Nutnuts as he approaches, not at Zeka, because Zeka's not really there.
Wait for the best with 5 insane orcs around.
What's your toughness and your armor? You got one
my
armor, haven't you?
toughness is 4, and I think I have 2 in armor. Just let me
Well, if you've
check.
got 2 in armor, then he hits
Yeah.
you with a hoe, dunk,
Yep.
on the armor. And you kind of look at it, and you look at him, and he looks at you, and he looks at the hoe, and then it's your go.
Yep. I'm ready with my 2 giant cleavers, and I just cut him. So that's 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
And I was charging, so that's an extra die.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So chop 1.
Whoa.
I have
That's
1,
nice.
2, 3, 4.
4 successes, and another one. It's 5 successes and 4 successes.
Splendid. So, yeah, both of those hit because they have no armor to speak of.
So
They have
for
a toughness
melee,
of 2, though.
Yeah.
So
I
3 and 2. So roll your damage for them. Sorry. Yeah, 3 and 4. Sorry.
In melee, I do my strength plus the dice, right?
Yes.
So it's
I think
6
choppers
and
are 1. aren't
5.
they?
And for the other one, it's 3 successes on the first attack plus 4 for a total of 7 damage, and 2 successes and 6 damage.
Yeah, you basically slide your choppers down his hoe and pop his head off like a cork. Bounces across the floor.
Who is next?
To the other Humies.
Bring it on!
It's so orky that everybody's microphones keeps muting them. It's brilliant. Microphone's like, no, we're not dealing with this.
Yeah, that's great. It's not like in the studio when we used to like peek it out.
Over by the door to the agrodome, it pops open and there's a Humie there with a rifle, and he takes a pot shot at you. And he's going to shoot at 1, 2, 3, 4,
Was he going to shoot?
He's going to shoot at Sarge Wreckfist.
Oi, slag.
You rolled 1d5.
He gets 3 successes to hit you.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm not sure what this means.
What's your heavy armor do?
AR4.
Are you wearing heavy armor or are you not?
No, I've got armor 3.
Oh, okay.
So I've got
So-
orc flak and a hat.
So the bullet kind of goes, punk, and you feel a little poke in the chest. But that's it.
Oi, Garblag. Yeah, that one.
W, is it loaded?
Is it our turn? Is it?
Well, I'm back on the truck. You know, you guys are out there killing things.
Is there like a
I'll
group
let
of
someone else
humies
handle
near
it.
each other?
Well, there were, but then
They've been horribly
Breakfast killed
murderized.
one,
2.
And-
Oh,
then another one, and then Zeka as Nuts killed a third one. There are only 4 of them, so there's now a Humie on his own, and then there's the one with the shooter by the door.
Okay, so they're not close enough that I can torch both of them at the same time because I've got a flamer. So
No,
I've
they're in
got-
completely separate
Oh,
areas.
no, I'll burn the one in the door with the gun then, because he looks like it. At least that's a bit sporting, that is. Because don't do what that.
Go on then.
Burner is have him. Yeah. I'm going to put that dice into extra damage.
So you hit him.
Oh, yeah, there we go. He's got base 10 damage. Ooh.
And also all of the plants between you and him.
Oops. Now, how do I do the
Are
damage in this
there any
weapon?
bees in this agri dome?
That work? No, it's only roll
need
1
more.
dice.
No. Change the
Damage.
BDB.
The DBD.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Did I set fire to him?
yes.
8,
you
10,
you
11,
carbonize
12.
him into ash with your flamer shot. You basically swing around with your flamer and you torch the entire field on the way round, and you end up on this human who you watch him sort of blast away through the fire. His scream is made non-existent by the full force of the flames hitting him and pushing back into the corridor. And you leave this carbonized remains stood there in the doorway. As you finish. The whole field is now on fire as well.
Yeah.
Stop burning the food.
Yeah,
Jim, there
not
is
food,
one
them
Huey
plants.
remaining who is going to take a shot at you in the vain hope that he can hurt you.
Me again.
No, he's going to throw his hoe at Jim unsuccessfully. So the last
I am
remaining
going to
Huey
lift-
throws a hoe at you.
I am going to lift my big chopper over my head, and I'm going to charge him down. What do I need to roll?
On your character sheet, let me just check that I've activated the
combat
doodah.
section.
Yeah,
Use-
you've got the inline dice thing. If you go into
Yeah.
combat, there's
Yeah.
a big chopper, and you
Yeah.
should be able to roll attack
Yep.
by pressing there.
Nice.
Oh, it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 dice there. You got 4 dice to hit, so he hits him, and then you roll your damage. So you add your strength into the DBD and the damage from the big chopper. So your base damage is 5. Then you
Right.
add your 4 successes onto that, and then an extra 1 if you want to use your Wrath dice now.
No.
So your DBD should be 9.
So DBD should be 9. Oh, wrong way. And then roll the red dice, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Takes 1 as base. It looks
So the hoe goes past you, and you kind of shrug it off a shoulder, rolling your arm as you go. Big chopper comes out, and you just bring it down, and you slice him He is cleft in twain. You chop him in half.
Got two of the buggers.
That's
Start
it.
with the Umis.
I think we've got all the Umis.
And now the only sound in here is the sort of burbling sound of blood leaking out of the ones that were chopped up. And the flames raging on the crops.
Get the food into truck.
Where is the food?
Oh, Dubby, stop picking up some of this food, will ya?
Fire.
Not near the fire bit, over there, that bit.
So Dobby goes over and starts pulling up individual stalks of corn. But it doesn't look like they've actually got much food here.
Is there
Does it
like
look
a
like it's been
warehouse or something
harvested?
nearby?
There must be some kind of warehouse or something nearby. It
Is-
doesn't look like it's been harvested yet because it doesn't look very big. Could you make a human cultural agronomy roll?
No.
Is there a big building nearby?
There's a couple of big buildings nearby.
Dubby, leave it alone. You're crap at that. You pulling them up one at
Oh.
a time like that's not going to work.
He brings you
I
over a
reckon-
stalk which has got like 3 corn cobs on it.
I reckon I just drive the truck around and do some donuts. And
Wait, drive at that building over there.
well, we're
let's
inside
check.
this building. I need to drive out the other side of it first, boss.
So the human that's in the door has come from some kind of external area to the dome.
Oh, let's just leave the truck
You
here
can't
and
see
go on
much
foot.
past him at the minute, but there's this big lump of charcoal stood in the doorway and a metal corridor behind him.
Are there any?
All right, let's go and have a look
Right.
down there.
I'll go first because my flamer is good in the tunnels. You see.
Yeah.
Get the burner.
How do you want to get past the
I'll
charcoal?
be
lump
right
in the
behind you
door,
with my
Rob?
rocket
Dan?
launcher, just in case you need
I'm just going to
backup.
walk through him, and I'm just going to get out of the way.
As you nudge him, it breaks apart into all of these little chunks of charcoal, some of which are still a little bit on fire, and they collapse into the corridor, and you stomp them out with your
Yeah.
boots.
And I kind of pick up his head and I go, look at this Umi boss. These silly faces. It's all that shit. Yeah.
They're no good in a scrap.
Nah, there's not even any fun to this, is there? It's too easy.
Let's hope we find some more.
I want to find
So-
that jolly fat red one you were talking about.
You find yourselves in a corridor that stretches off either side of the dome. It looks like it heads out into the crater in front of you, and behind you, it looks as though it connects into one of the tunnels that leads through to either the launch platform or the generator platform.
So it doesn't lead
Crater.
towards any of the big buildings.
The way out would lead to some of the big buildings
I
because they're
think, we,
separate from the dome.
I think we need to go to the big buildings. Going to a landing platform's no good. We need the food.
I want to fight the Umis, not the food.
Do you want to be eaten by the boss?
Well, the boss gave, we were here a day early, aren't we? So we could kill the Umis first and then get all the food afterwards, can't
What
we?
if, what if they leg it with the food?
Oh,
We just
right
blew up
then.
both of their trucks. They ain't going nowhere, boss.
On the landing pad on the way in, were there any?
Don't
Aircraft
overthink
or
it, Rog.
anything?
Let's just go.
And yeah, there's a really shit looking shuttle out there.
All right, let's go blow that ship up.
Oh, yeah. Now that I can do. Dubby, fetch me that rocket.
After we check it in case they've nicked all the food.
Nah, we'll just blow it up. Come on, I want to blow it up, boss. Please, let me blow it up, please.
Let's blow it up.
Let's check it for food.
All right. Nuts, you go check it for food.
Yeah.
We'll be out here shooting at it.
We'll, we'll head towards the shuttle.
So you head out towards the shuttle. There's a short tunnel which has got like a motorized cargo sled that runs up and down it, which you can either ride or ignore.
That looks like
Oh,
fun.
we're
I'm
definitely gonna
getting
ride
in.
it.
How fast is it?
Not very.
No, this is
Oh,
boring.
This is boring. Let's get out.
Someone paint it red.
Nuts, could you make a tech roll? Has anybody else got a tech roll they could make on it?
Oh, I might have.
Tech.
I do actually. I'm good at tech. Oh yeah.
I have 1.
I have tech of 3.
Well, you can tech it to turn off the slowness.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, yes.
So you turn the brakes off on the cargo sled, and it's going. And you're like, well, if I pull out that bit, and why they got all these safe bits in? Don't need that.
What's
bit.
all this? Yeah, I
Don't
don't
need
need
that
that.
bit. And as you rip out bits, it sort of judders briefly, and then goes, shoom, and just catapults you all the way along the corridor before buckling upwards and coming to a stop and crashing back down on a slight wonk at the far end of the tunnel, leading out to the platform.
Oh, that was awesome. Let's do that again.
Now, down
Paint it
here
red.
you've got
Just needs to be painted red now.
some energy exchangers and like compression tubes to catch things like rocket exhaust and stuff like that. And there's a staircase running up to the shuttle launcher. And on the outside, a small air traffic control center, which is a posh way of saying a porter cabin with a radio. Inside the porter cabin, you can just about see a Hume. He's got a radio in his hand,
Oh, I'm
and his eyes are
smashing my
about
way
that
in.
wide, and he's shouting at the radio.
So I'm smashing my way
Blah
in.
blah 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 blah.
I say there do appear to be some large green things attacking.
On the
Could you jolly well
platform,
flipping well hurry up and come and help me, please?
Would you be so
is
awful?
a really banged up old Hume shuttle. It actually looks like it's in quite good nick.
I shoot it with a rocket.
Yes. Shoot it with the rocket.
How much height to the control center? For the unit?
It's a one-floor little porter cabin. They land the whole cabin down and just plug it in, kind of thing.
All right. Check it for food, you mugs.
Can we launch the sled straight into it? Like give it a
Now the
first-
sled is attached to the floor down below. You've
Ah.
had to come up some stairs to get onto the launch pad, where you've got a platform on one side, which has got this shuttle on, and then this little porter cabin, which is their air traffic control center.
I'm
with a
just going to
satellite dish
leap
on
out of the
top.
sled and into the tower and rush upwards to kill him.
Yeah, I'm bursting into the tower, just smashing through with the power claw.
Oh,
Yeah,
better
I
do
mean,
as the Sarge says.
The door on that thing is not standing up to a power claw. You kind of crumple the door in with a shrieking metallic noise, pull the door off its hinges.
Yeah,
Wait,
oh, Black,
Umi,
get the rocket
where's-
ready. I'm
where's
going to
the
go inside
food?
look for food.
I'll say, kind of reaching for the human.
So Zeka goes running in, you go, oi, Hume, where's the food? And he starts to talk. Zeka, what do you want to do?
I just kill him.
He's going to do an awkward do.
Huh.
Why are we talking?
Get away.
Okay.
If he goes to attack him, can I backhand him?
Sharadel is
Yeah,
doing
so
the guy's
charge
communication over the
again,
radio in the chat. It's quite good.
Just let me check something. Okay. So it's just charge. So I have
Six
6 successes and rat, and I'll just turn that rat into a glory point, just in case.
Okay.
And with another one, I have another 3 successes and 2 of these are 6s.
Paste.
So yeah,
You basically dance in there and you do that two-handed knife fighting thing. And instead of doing it like an elf with all the delicate little slicey motions, you're doing it
It
like
just-
an orc, which is basically like that.
yeah, just one brutal attack.
It looks like this guy's been savaged by a combine harvester by the time you're finished with him.
I will give him a slap for doing that, not with the power claw to clarify.
Yeah.
Wait, slag!
Hey.
Kill humans.
Outside,
Look,
I'm
And I pick up the remains. Like, look, red to make go faster.
Got one-track mind, is nuts. And
outside. Can I say to Dubby, have you got that rocket we painted red?
Oh,
Oh yeah. And I slot it in the rocket launcher, and I'm going to look at the little shuttle. I'm going to go, "You boys better get out of the way. I'm going to blow that thing up if you're not going to check it."
The doctor was going to check it.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'll wait. I'll wait.
You've got no bottle.
You
So I'm
what?
going to go look.
You
I'm
what?
saying you ain't got the.
I
rocks.
looked inside the shuttle. I got good investigation. Do I
Right,
see
I'm
any
gonna,
food?
I'm gonna make
you do
a.
your investigation.
It's all right if you don't fire it. I completely understand.
Is there some sort of willpower roll I can make to see if I like get wound up by Chopper and fire the rocket at the shuttle while the
Well,
pain boy is searching it?
let's have Chopper make himself a.
Oh, yeah, like a persuasion or something.
What are we thinking of? It's not.
Yeah, I reckon it's persuasion because he's not.
It's persuasion, yes.
not
So
intimidation,
persuasion
is it?
from Chopper,
Yeah.
and it will be against your
Is there a straight willpower?
Insight?
willpower. So he needs to
Yeah.
get a success on his persuasion roll.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
What's your persuasion?
1.
Oh, he's
He
got,
got
a
a
wrath.
success.
Is that a success?
Got a success on his wrath die.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, here we go. Hey, I got the same result. What does that mean?
Yeah. That means that you was successful.
He
Where
was.
are you- Whereabouts are you shooting? Are you just firing up into the hold, or are you shooting the back end?
I'm going to
With the
shoot.
dark
Oh, so he's.
inside.
I'm going to shoot the back end of the. I'm going to shoot the back end of the shuttle. Try and do it. I don't want to kill the doctor, but if he gets in the way, then. Look,
Right,
you
so
think I haven't got the bottle? You don't think I'm going to do it, do you? Dummy, what's
I'm
this?
just saying. I'm just saying.
Does the doctor hear all this going on?
they're
I'm
having
gonna-
a row outside.
I'm
you
going to
know
roll
how it
to
is.
shoot. I might miss. I might absolutely
It
miss.
looks like whatever was in this shuttle has been unloaded, though, Dan. So
I'm running because I can hear the argument and I know what's going to happen.
it
Because
smells a little bit like food in here, like hummy food, grain and weird stuff like that.
yeah, but I'm running now.
But it's definitely empty, and you can see that it's empty.
As it explodes.
And you hear a detonation go off
Oh
at the
dear.
back end of the ship. So as you come down the ramp out of the cargo hold, there's a detonation at the back of the ship and an explosion, and you go flying forwards, and you kind of land on the ground by the air control tower, just as Sarge and Nutnuts are coming out. Behind you, you can see Garblag with his rocket launcher on one
Dubby,
shoulder.
how many times have I told you not to fire the rocket launcher when you're not supposed to? Anyway, all right, Sarge, hey, what was in there? What was in there?
Will you play that Garblag? Nearly blew me up.
I don't know what you're talking about, Doc. You need to be a bit quicker when you're getting in and out of those places.
Well,
I saw the red rocket. Oh no, that was yours.
So what you do know is that there was no food inside,
Well,
but that
you're
there had
lucky.
been at some point in the recent past.
The Umis are taking their food out of there. It weren't in there anymore.
I knew it weren't going to be in there. It's pretty safe to blow up, wasn't it?
absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to crump you. You try something like that again.
Boy, shut it, lads.
Oh,
Let's go find this bloody food and get back to the boss.
Oh yeah, and you are boy. I heard you talking to Garblag. Don't
it
think I
wasn't
don't
me.
know.
I don't know what you mean. But it wasn't. Yeah, Garblag.
So they're not getting any air support anytime soon because
Shut up,
there's
Blacktooth. I ain't listening to any more of your
there's a
gubbins.
burning shuttle on the landing platform.
Right. So, what else is around where there could be food? Or
Well, you've now
storage
gone
of
into
food?
one of the secondary craters. So the landing platform was in a second crater. You need to go back to the first crater again and check some of the buildings that were in there.
Yeah, let's go check out those
Oh.
big boxes out in that big crater.
Let's get back into truck.
That
The
was
truck's
fun.
back
though.
in the agri-dome, though.
That was fun. Oh, let's just go and search these bloody boxes. Let's
Alright,
find this
What's the
food
quickest
and
way
stick it
to
in the
the
truck.
buildings? Is it the?
There's the rocket sled back down the tunnel.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
get in the
Oh,
rocket
yeah.
sled.
Yeah.
Wait! I rush back into the tower and I just pick up the remains of the human and I just slam them onto the sled. Now it will go faster, lads.
What,
I worry about him sometimes, boss. Even he's a bit. I mean,
He's
he
a
is.
wrong one.
He is nuts, isn't he?
This is why. This is
I've
why
just
we
got
need
it.
to
I've
make
just
one.
got it.
I'll gather up all the teeth. Put them in a little bag. Oh, I got some teeth.
Right,
Did you
so
find those teeth in that ship when Garblag shot you with that big rocket? Did they fall out your
I'm
mouth?
warning you, Chopper.
Oi, shut it, lads.
I'm warning you, Chopper.
that rocket sled is not going to rocket sled again. You ride it shrieking and squealing back the way it's come.
Oh yeah,
There's
it's beautiful.
definite metal on metal grinding sounds. I mean, it's quite musical as far as you lot are concerned.
Yeah.
Oh, it's louder.
But it shrieks its way back along. There's sparks flying up behind you.
Oh, yeah.
There's blood poured all over the floor from the remains of this human.
That's it, Doc. You fix this stupid Umi tech.
And when the sled reaches the far end, back at the agrodome, it kind of grinds to a halt and then drops another 4 inches on one side. That's not flying again.
Ah, the Yumis don't make it last, do they?
Rubbish tech, I'll say, swiping it with the power claw.
Scrunch, you rip a big chunk out of it.
Homey stuff can't take a bit of a battering, can it? Even when it is painted red.
Yeah.
Is the cart itself, is it metal?
Yeah, it was basically, you know, in Alien versus Predator, that sled that they have that goes up and down the
Oh, so
ice
it's-
tunnel. It wasn't
Okay.
much more than that.
A little bit bigger.
Just
so
a
it's
little
all
bit more of a
fit on.
cargo version.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the next place.
So straight out the corridor you go. This big burly mass of orc boys, and you come piling out of the agrodome, and immediately come under a hail of fire.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, all right,
Boy, lads, we've got a scrap.
boys. Yeah.
Proper fight.
So, Daka. There is a lot of Daka coming on out here. Like
That's not Daka.
No, it's not. It's like
That's
whispered
not
Daka.
Daka.
It's like Dicka, more like Dicka. But 4 successes worth come spanging into you. So,
Do love that
who's
word.
at the front?
Probably
Well,
me.
that will be me.
So, with you two at the front, then, Zeka, that means that you will take 2 points of damage.
So how does this work with our armor and resilience?
I'm taking the armor off straight away. Rog, you take 3 points of damage. Ouch.
Is that with my
But you
3
can.
8 resilience and 3
Oh,
armor?
crikey. With 8 resilience, no, you shrug that off.
I have resilience
Sorry.
5.
Yeah, there's me thinking about your armor, but your resilience will severely reduce that.
All right.
So roll your resiliences and we'll see how well you do against that.
So
Is that all of us roll resilience?
No, just those two who are in the front.
Okay.
They count as a shield for the rest of you.
So it's 5d6, right?
Yeah. I think it's roll the resilience. I might be doing it wrong. If I am,
I have.
feel free to tell me in chat.
I
I'll
got
ignore it
5
for
and
now,
4.
but we'll know better next time.
I have 4 successes.
and I got 5.
So yeah, bullets thump
I think
into
you
you
need to
and you
do damage above the resilience. So resilience cuts off the damage.
Yeah.
okay.
and-
So I
Yeah,
did do
I'm
it
pretty
wrong.
sure.
I thought I was
Yeah.
doing it the right way around, but clearly it works like armor. So they don't hurt you in the slightest. Basically, bullets rip into you, punch through your armor, but don't actually do any harm to your flesh.
We're orcs. We're tough and great.
Well, hard.
Right.
Can,
so
can
how
I ask what
many are there
salvo
shooting?
does?
Salvo is if you do like full auto.
So my big shooter's got a salvo of 4, and I have the ability more Daka, which allows me to add 1 onto that salvo value. For a
So
salvo of
basically, you would
5.
add 5 to your attack and damage if you went full auto.
Can I just say that you need to hang your head in shame that you haven't used your salvo every fight that we've ever had.
We will
I've
run
I've
out
been
of
firing my
ammos.
rocket launcher.
That's when you salvo.
I've only just seen that I've got it. Jim, I haven't read the bloody rules.
Neither have I. So I wish I would learn that.
How many Umis are there?
There's a little contingent of 3 Humies behind a makeshift shield that they've got using a metal tabletop. One of them's got some kind of Humie slugger and is trying to pelt you with it.
All right.
So I just charge.
Come on, boys.
Are
Here
they
we
tightly
go.
compacted?
Here we go.
I'm just gonna run at him.
Are they tightly compacted?
They are tightly compacted, but your 2 colleagues have just run into them.
Well, I don't really care about that. They're so tight that I could burn all of them at once.
Possibly. And Nuts and the Sarge.
Well, yeah, they'll be all right. They're orcs, isn't they? They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They're tough.
They're fireproof, they are, Doc.
Yeah, we're orcs. I just burn them on the way through, won't we? Yeah,
I'm going to
fine.
smash one with a power cord.
Jim, I love the fact that you're just at the back, like, geeing everyone on. Yeah, just fire a rocket. Just set them on fire.
I'm
Don't worry
beginning
about
to
it.
see how Chopper Blacktooth lasted as long as
Yeah,
he did.
yeah. It gets everyone else to kill everyone else.
Stood at the back of the squad. Seen hundreds of squads die. Never been killed himself.
No.
Should we take a brief nature break
break?
just before this combat? Is that okay?
Before we get set on fire.
Cool. Okay. So we'll
So
take
yes, we will take a brief nature break because Pete's in the shed and needs a wee.
that too. Yes. Yes.
And
He
we
needs
will
to
return
reload
in the control tower.
with more DACA in about 5 minutes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
please bear with us.
Excellent.
And while we're gone, stay with us on the live stream, but pop over to YouTube where you can comment on our Rifts video with what world you would like to collide with our own real world, with a chance of winning a $25 drive-through RPG gift certificate on Thursday, because we're celebrating getting 2,500 subscribers on YouTube. We're also very close to 400 followers on Twitch, which, if you remember, I said the show we're live with 400 followers, someone in chat will win a $20 drive-through RPG voucher gift certificate. So these 2 things are going on. So please don't forget to do that as well. Okay, so we'll see you.
Personally, I'm very torn about these vouchers because that cuts seriously into the profit sharing.
We'll talk about that later, Ben. Anyway, I shall see you. We shall see you in 5 or 10 minutes. Bye bye.
Yes.
We is back, yeah.
Right.
Oh, hang on. Did somebody drop out and come back in?
No. Oh,
Oh,
mind you,
someone
I
turned it.
muted my camera and so did Jim. So would that have done the thing?
Yeah, that's done the
Oh,
thing.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
don't worry.
Charles
Carry on. It's all fine. You guys carry
It's
on.
all right, I'll give
No worries.
Non-Anomaly a little bit more time for his sides to
We're
stop.
completely
hurting, apparently.
professional. Completely professional here. Do not worry.
Nothing to worry about. Everything's totally running smoothly.
Nothing to see it. Tech's running fine.
Yeah. Fetch the mech boy.
Keep going.
Boy, mech boy, fix it. Be a red
Sure.
mech boy, you'd fix
Right.
it faster.
I was going to
I'm
set
the
fire
boss
to
now.
those
I'm the
Umis.
golf master.
Post-it notes over the names.
That would be awesome. If I
That's
could.
a way of doing
I'd like to say, have you been reading my plot, Millie? But that implies that it covers more than one post-it note.
Don't worry, keep
Sure.
going.
It's all right. The plot for next Monday is a postage stamp.
What was
Right,
what, was
so-
We're perpetrating the organic narrative style of storytelling.
what wasn't someone about to burn something?
Yeah, I was about to set
Yes.
fire to some Umis.
I believe Dan was about to set fire to some Humies and possibly
And
Zeka
possibly
and
to the
Roger at the
Sarge
same
and the
time.
Nuts Nuts. But, you know, they're fine. They're walkies.
And as if by magic.
Oh, don't worry. I only got one success. Does that hit? I don't know. I have no idea.
That
Are
hits.
these
them.
guys wearing armor?
Yep.
So the sergeant nutnuts are fine. What about the humans? Are they wearing armor? Or am I
They
burning
are
them?
not wearing armor, no.
Ah, let's go burn them then. Oh, just got some tin damage. Burn them now. Just burn them good. Oh yeah, that's 9 successes. All those Umis are burning like crispy. Mmm.
So you kind of
Anyone got any bread?
angle your flamer over the top of their makeshift barricade and just douse them in burning fuel. Their screams are horrendous, but music to your ears.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love the smell of burning Umis in the morning. Oh.
Lovely work, Doc. Lovely work.
I'm charging and then I stop because like they're all flames, and then I turn to Dragon and said, "What you're doing? I wanted to kill them all."
You killed the last one in the box. Don't you get greedy with the killing.
I'm just going to smash the barricade.
Yeah, it's a fairly sturdy bit of metal plating that they were
Yeah, I've got a
using.
power claw.
But you've got a power claw and it's not fixed to anything, so you kind of bat it, and they're burning corpses down the street a little bit. The building they were out front of has got some kind of little sign out front of it, homemade, but none of you can read Humi, so who knows?
Well,
Well-
I don't know. Umi's just like Orky, in it, but it's got more words and more letters.
It's all Ponzi in it.
They've spelt all wrong.
Oh,
This is the town hall, but they've
Idiots.
written like Towan Hall.
oh.
What do you
Well, yeah.
Well, they must be guarding Summit. Let's get in there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run through smash my way in through whatever door is there.
I'm falling behind the
Here
sergeant.
we go. Wow.
At the inside of this building is total carnage. There's about a dozen scrawny little humies running around making high-pitched noises. Some of them are trying to hide human like grots behind them.
Oh no!
I just
I'm
got them as I go.
I'm going to stand at the door and watch outside. I can't use my gun properly with all these crazy
Allies.
orcs running around. So I'm going with all these allies in a way. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to watch the exterior just to see if anyone's coming
I'm
with
just
my big
slashing
shooter.
left and right.
Yeah, I'm just going to be hosing left
Yeah.
and right.
Yeah, I'm
picking
not going
up
to get
the
you to
power
roll for
claws.
in here because nobody's wearing armor and nobody is a combatant in here.
Everyone's a
To
combatant.
put it
and orcs are
politely, we're
involved.
butchering women and children.
Yeah, yeah.
We're orcs. We don't think of it that way.
No,
Think
we
of it that way. But yeah, that's what you're doing.
don't.
So this is where the women and children went to hide, and you found them, and you make fairly short work of this place. But it's well boring in here. There's like paper and like screens.
This ain't food.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
tried to
just
eat
take
some
a
of
piece
that.
of paper, start chewing it down.
Oi,
Yeah.
Oi, Doc.
Not
This-
good at all.
This stuff looks like it burns real good. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably does. Better step out then, you boys, just in case it sets up too quickly.
yeah,
You set the town hall on fire.
It's the town. Oh,
Town Hall.
no, I don't like that. No.
A lovely red fire. Red.
So
You walk back outside, and there's Chopper and Garblag out there already.
where's the next building?
here, Chopper, you even shot your shooter today.
Don't use my shooter. I use my chopper.
You ain't done
you-
much chopping, you slacker.
Pardon?
You ain't done much chopping.
Well, I was busy looking at the back door there, where one of our troop was looking to run away. I shan't mention any names.
If you don't start doing more chopping, you're going to be the one that gets eaten.
Yes,
Yeah.
boss.
By us.
Well, I'll make sure I do some chopping.
He's got very tasty looking calves, boss.
I reckon.
Oi, boss, want me to take care of him?
Not yet.
I'll
Let's
just
see if
take
he.
him with me.
Let's see if he can pull his
Charge
weight first.
together. We fight till the end.
Where's the next building?
Yeah, if they were guarding here, where's the food?
Why aren't they guarding the food?
That big box over there.
Who guards the small Umis?
There is one other big box that's got lights on in it.
Let's go check the other big box. Again, smashing the way through the door.
Would you like me to go in first? Oh, you already have done. Oh, sorry.
Boy, Blacktooth, I worry about that nuts. He's a bit nuts, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I'm not saying a word, but you ought to have heard what he said about you earlier while you were stood by the back door. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He reckons you were going to wear your nuts around his neck.
I'm the tough. What?
He reckons you were going to wear your nuts around his neck.
I what? I thought you were going to say he thought I was the shootiest stalk he's ever met.
No, he reckons that you were being a bit sick at the back because all that shooting of all them Umis made you feel a little bit grotty.
Oh, well, I better have a word with him then when he comes out of that.
Yeah, apparently your nuts went up into your throat. Just saying, I am only repeating what he said. Far be it from me to cause any sort of whatsoever. Yeah.
Okay. This is when we should have taken our break.
Really so.
Okay.
I'm sorry, non-anomaly.
Anyway,
just
inside
done
the
you
building.
any serious injuries there.
So we're going to go to that last box, are we?
Well, there's a couple of the smaller boxes, but they've all got lights off now. There's one more big box that's got a light on.
Yeah, we're going straight into the big box.
Looks like it's got a picture of some booze outside.
Booze?
Some what?
Jimmy just got a reroll.
Booze. That stuff's good.
Being Orc Iago. Yes, I see you've noticed the Shakespearean angle that my games have been taking of late.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's an Orc
Alas,
tragedy.
poor Yorick.
York.
To war or not to war? That's not a question.
Once
Man, it's
more
getting
onto
deep
the
now.
truck, dear friends. Once more.
A truck. My shooter for a truck.
I will have my panda Dakar.
He that lays down his life with me is an idiot, because you should be laying down the other bloke's life.
It's just a chopper I see before me. So,
Anyway.
There's a whole series of like Orc Shakespeare.
Oh, Shakespeare.
It's like Klingon Shakespeare, but more fun.
Of course, you've not heard him until you hear him in the original Shakespeare, in the original
Orc.
Klingon.
Right, is there anyone in the boozer?
No, actually, the ground floor level of the boozer is empty. It smells really strong in here, like there's loads of open bottles and stuff, some of which are like laying spilled out on the side. You can smell the booze, firewater.
Well, the food ain't here.
But the
and
boozer used to
firewater.
bottle like that, wouldn't he? Or the
But
water fire.
Hey, firewater.
Here, Garblag. Have you noticed that doctor again? He's a right brown nose and he is. He's trying to get it all for the boss.
Can I hear this?
More importantly, can orcs fall to chaos?
No.
No.
Somebody's sounding decidedly cynical.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Look.
Oi,
We've got a
Chopper.
job to do, right? When we get back, then we sort it out, all right?
Chopper,
Yeah,
go
okay,
in there
okay.
and get me the best booze in that box.
What, me?
Yeah, get in there. Do some work.
In there? Oh, okay then.
I'll saunter really guilty looking, like playing with my feet as I go into the ring. Look at
Right, Chopper, can you make an investigation roll? Probably not, but let's have a go.
Well, we can try.
We're orcs. We're well smart.
Investigation or intimidation?
Investigation.
Intimidate the best booze out of the. Oh,
Oh.
Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that.
He only went and did it. So while you're rooting around for the best booze in the joint, it occurs to you that they probably keep it not out front where people could drink it. They put it out the back where people can't. And while you're heading out back, you hear something down below, like in the basement, like there's something going on down there.
Ooh. I'm going to have a look around for like a trapdoor. Or a
Behind the
door.
bar, there is a trapdoor.
Hurry up, you mug.
Hey, Sarge. No, I'm not trying to talk my way out of here, but I can hear some little ones down there. Yeah.
Little ones, they ain't going to put up much of a scrap. Where's the big ones?
They're tricksy and down there. I tell you, they're talking.
chuck a
and they're
stick
planning.
bomb down there and sort them out.
All right, let's get in there and go bust them up.
Shall I chuck a grenade down there?
And I shall open. I'll
sounds
open
like a
the flap
laugh.
up. And you know, like that picture at the side of a swimming bath where it says no bombing. Yeah, I'm going to basically do that and curl up and jump down, holding my knees to my chest.
Oi, Sarge, I reckon Chopper's one of them weird boys or psychers. He keeps hearing things that you guys are saying, but I don't know how he hears them because he's never near you to actually like hear them.
Well, if he looks at us a bit funny, why do you think you carry that big shooter?
Right,
Well,
Chopper, you bomb down this ramp, literally go roll down the little stairs that are down there into the basement. And at first you got loads of shelves with like crates of bottles and stuff on, but there's a light coming from behind the shelves. And one of the shelves has been moved out slightly. So if you squeeze around, you can get in behind it. And you can hear singing coming from down the corridor.
And now my end is near.
Kuznetsov steps out from behind the.
Well, last I heard, Kuznetsov has gone primaris. So
I'm gonna take the tactical decision of charging straight through the shelves, swinging my big chopper.
Okay. You smash your way through. Down below, the rest of you now hear crashing and shattering and grinding of metal.
That sounds like fun. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And you smash through into another chamber, Jim. And inside this other chamber, surrounded by boxes of stores and equipment, there is a human, big, stocky bloke, great big chunky shoulders, quite fat for a human as well. He's got a long, crazy looking white beard on him, and he's wearing a red robe over the top of it. And he sees you burst in.
Ho, ho, hold on there.
He shouts.
You bearded git.
I'll swing from him with my axe. Do I swing?
Yep, swing away.
Cool. Big chopper.
Oh, swing, bada.
All successes.
That's
Wow,
a swing and a hit.
that
He's
is
going to feel it.
hit and a half.
So how much does my DBD go up for that?
So it goes up by 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Plus the base damage. And you can add an extra dice if you want.
Yeah.
So you should
we'll
have
go
like
for that.
9, is that right?
Plus 10 with the extra one. Is
Okay.
that right? And
Roll them. Oh! Boom!
That's 9 successes. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
You stick him straight through the middle. I think actually it's every time I look down, the screen goes funny. So I might have to draw like some eyes on my bold patch.
Let's get some googly eyes.
The computer. Yeah, that's a good.
Did you say patch?
They're reusable.
Did you say patch?
Well, it's so small and insignificant. I wasn't sure anyone had noticed it.
Yeah, I often think that, and then I catch myself on stream, and I'm like, yeah.
And you feel there, and there always feels like there's hair there.
Yeah, there does.
No,
It's always pictures.
In your heart.
That makes it look
In
swell.
your heart, it feels like there's hair there.
You stick him right through the middle with your big chopper, and he stood there, and he kind of goes
in the bowl full of jelly.
And he reaches out and he sort of wipes a bloody hand down one side of your face, and he says, "Presents."
I'm on the naughty list, bastard.
And he slides off your blade as he expires.
Yeah.
You notice there's like candles and like a little altar set up down here with like stacks of what looks like offerings, gifts kind of thing. So there's like a little skull and a couple of bones dotted around on it.
So not milk and cookies.
Ooh. Okay.
So the rest of you burst in to find Chopper stood there with a dead fat bloke on his sword, just sort of sliding him off.
Oh, it's not about time.
You've finally done something, haven't you, Chopper?
Chopper, kill someone.
And there's loads of crates and chests in the back end of this room behind the altar. Loads of stuff set up.
They all got big ribbons and bows around them.
They haven't, no.
Let's crack them open. We need.
There's a dead sheep on the ground right in front of where the fat bloke was. As well.
That's a good bit of food right there.
Yeah.
What are they doing in this room then? What's going on down here?
Could everybody make an investigation roll?
Oh yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, definitely not. But I'm going to give it a go. If anyone wants to slide me a reroll, just in case.
I've done my investigation, and I've got blood in my eyes now. So.
Here we go. One die.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, we all passed, didn't we?
I got 2 successes.
Yeah!
6. Nothing gets past the knob.
Nothing gets past any of us. We all succeeded.
So as you start thinking about going and looting, the dead body on the floor twitches and spasms, and then makes this weird sort of snapping noise that you all kind of hear. Chopper's ignoring it completely and looking in the boxes, going. But the rest of you hear this, and then you start to see the body like skittering around in a circle with one leg flapping, and then where Chopper stabbed through the middle of it, it just kind of tears straight up and down, both sides.
What is going on?
What did you do?
Needs more Dakar.
Okay, I got a salvo. I got to open up a
everything
salvo.
You've got into this corpse as it twitches and moves. Wow. And then you notice that inside the wound, it looks like a little bit of the warp is in there, and it opens up, and out comes this one skinny red arm, which twists unnaturally and places itself on the ground on one side. Then another skinny red arm reaches around and pokes itself out.
Stick a rocket right in it.
So 8-foot tall thing lifts itself up out of the ground. Big horns on its head, totally red skin, dripping in gore and ichor.
Krampus.
How close are we to this thing?
You're in the same small room with it, and it
rocket out.
reaches around behind it and pulls out these two unholy looking stone lava kind of blade things, and it tips back its head and it shrieks. Could everybody make an hang on your orcs? So
Cut yourself roll.
where do you actually need
A nuts
Yeah,
roll.
we get a bonus for there being more of us, I think.
Yeah, can
A
you make
filled pants
conviction roll?
Conviction.
Conviction of 1.
Is that attributes?
Did we get a
Yeah.
Do we get any bonus dice, Zach? Because
You
there's
get
more
a
of us?
bonus dice from there being more than one of you, and Roger can, I think, use one of his powers to give you all another bonus dice.
Hang on.
Hey,
So look,
sounds good to me.
that works on resolve, I think. Is that it? When you command 2 or more orcs, you and
What
all
is it,
allied
resolve you
orcs
need to
within
do then?
15 may add double rank to resolve tests.
Right, okay, so it's resolve, not conviction you need to do.
Okay. Oh,
All right.
So what bonus are we getting to?
bonus die
Oh,
2.
Yeah.
got a syntax error with that roll.
So did I.
The doctor.
Maybe in the
Doc-
mod
also-
section.
Maybe
but
just tell it to roll 3d6 and see what happens.
No. I want it. I want the.
I put it in the bonus die section.
Yeah, I did as
so
well.
did I.
Worked for me.
Okay, fine. Let's go old school.
3d6.
Oh dear, 1.
I got 3.
Oh,
I've
wrong.
got a 6. So yeah, I have 2 successes.
Oh no, mine didn't roll any dice.
Oh, Millie said a good thing. Eat the mushroom.
I am going to eat the mushroom.
Oh,
Gork and Walker going to help me
I
scrap
got 2
this thing.
successes. I have 3 successes because one's a 6.
Okay. So good. Everybody passed.
Now we kills it.
This is not a Humie.
I'm downing the mushrooms and then punching it in the face with the power claw.
There is reason to believe that this might be some kind of demon thing.
We might finally get scrap, lads.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go on then, Rog.
So I'm going to neck the mushrooms and then which does, I have no idea.
And it's a melee attack, so you can reroll any ones on your weapon skill test.
I'm not actually, oh yeah, so I got 3 and 1 from the raft die.
Did you get any ones?
No. So
Okay.
4 successes.
4 successes to hit.
As its face is kind of still down at my level. Bam!
Okay, it has a defense of 3, so you hit.
And then I'm going to add my wrath die result there to it. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
8 successes. You lay into this thing with the power claw. Now you know that if you'd hit any normal thing with your power claw, that pretty
Oh,
much
and
would
it's
have
AP -3.
finished the whole thing off. But as you hit this thing, the power claw rips a big chunk out of it, but most of that just kind of closes back up again as you finish. You've hurt it, but it's barely a scratch compared to what you thought you were doing. In return,
it cuts you in half.
I want to seize the initiative. I have a glory point that I
you
got
do have a glory
from-
point saved up, don't you? So you
Oh,
can seize
nice
the initiative.
move.
Yes. So I have. Is he near me? Can I charge him or like?
Yeah, I mean, you're all in the same fairly small room, so you are quite close.
So I cannot charge him, or can I?
Oh, you can't
Can.
charge him. No, you haven't got room to charge.
Okay, but since Sarge is next to me, I have bonus dice.
Yeah.
Everyone
because
get
And
a
you
sack
can
because they're
reroll
going to
ones
stick a
if
rocket
you're
up his
doing
cheek.
melee
and
attacks.
I
everything.
have plus get stuck in.
Yeah. Get stuck in.
Plus 1 for every ally engaged on the same target.
Yep.
And so.
Yeah, you've all got get stuck in. It's an orky thing.
So if we're all stuck in, I have like 1,
lot.
2, 3.
At the
Four.
minute,
I
it's
have 4
just
bonus
you
dice.
and Wreckfist that are
Okay, at the moment
engaged.
it's just me and breakfast. Okay, so roll for attack times 2. So on a first attack, I have 6 successes. And
You can
on my-
re-roll your wrath dice because it's a melee attack. You can re-roll any ones. So you've actually got
can
3
re-roll
ones
3 of
there.
them. Yeah.
You could re-roll.
Okay, so this is the reroll. 4. It's a success.
Oh, you've still got 2
You've
more
got
dice.
2
you can
more
re-roll.
dice that you can re-roll as well. All the ones get re-rolled while you're fighting this thing.
So,
Oh, 3 more successes.
3 more
So-
successes. So that's
9.
9 successes.
I have 4, 6, 4. That's
Less 3 is 6 successes. So roll your damage.
So that's just for the first attack.
Okay.
Damage is 4 for my strength plus
6.
plus
So you should have-
2. It's
should-
6.
Should be 10 dice.
Really?
That's more than my
You
power.
slash across the chest of this thing. with
I
your
don't have
blade.
I have a chopper, so it's,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not got like a big chopper like Jim. So you slash this thing right across its
it's
chest,
damage.
and it lays open the chest. And as the blade finishes cutting through it, it's closing up behind it at the other end and healing itself.
Okay, so attack number 2.
Nice.
So I have.
You can re-roll 2 of them as well because you got 2 ones.
Mhm.
Mm. 4 more.
Okay, so
Wowzers.
That's 8,
what's
that's
his
9.
what's his armor rating?
3.
3.
And he has a resilience of 7.
I can transfer to damage everything that I got above 3 successes.
Yeah.
So I will transfer to them. Just let me calculate it.
Well, you got 3, 4, 8. You got 8 successes in total, didn't you?
So yeah, I'll transfer 5 of these successes to damage. And so I'll just roll the damage. I have 6 and a 4. That's 3 successes and 5 and 4.
9.
It's 12 damage.
12 damage. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that second strike, you plunge the chopper right into him, and it definitely feels that one. It screams at you as you do that. It doesn't appear to have slowed it down, but you've definitely hurt it. At which point it takes the opportunity to have a go at you, because you hurt it more than Fisty Boy did.
Of course he does.
So, doodly-doo-doo-doo. No idea what its weapon skill is because oh, there we go. Yes, I do. Ouch.
Oh. Roll out the keyboard.
Roll out the keyboard.
Roll out. Driving home for Nobmas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to hit you.
Whoa.
How much of that does your armor take away?
Well, he hit me, and now the damage. You need to roll the damage, and it needs to go above 5
It will.
because I'm resilience 5.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. How many wounds have you got?
It's my.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah, I think I died a glorious death.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
12.
11, 12 damage. No,
Yeah, I think I'm.
Minus 5, so that's 7.
Yeah, I'm toughness 4, and
no,
my
it's
hit
14.
points-
It's 14. The 4s are there as well.
Oh, bloody hell.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm
So-
pretty much dead.
It brings down this hellish blade on you and slams it into you with a demonic shriek.
Shit.
buries it in your skull. And then afflicts you
Surely it must
contemptuously
be
across
Chopper's
the
go.
room. Sounds like it is Chopper's go.
Go on, Chop. Get him.
Go on, Chopper. Come on, Chopper. This is the moment you were made for, mate.
Just one
You're...
I forgot to transfer 5 damage extra for my first attack, so he should have gotten 5 more.
Okay.
Just a mark, and I'm gloriously dead.
I'm going to smack it.
You're not dead. Don't worry. Doc will put you back together.
He can repair.
So I'm gonna hit it with my large chopper.
Oh, put that away and use your axe.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna use my slugger.
It's not a Slanesh demon.
Yeah, let's use my slugger. I'm gonna, yeah. So, oh no, God with the axe. Swing an axe at it.
Kablamio.
Whoa, that's a good hit.
There's a good hit.
What you got there?
1,
6
2,
plus 1,
3, 4,
7
5,
successes.
6, 7 successes to hit him.
Did you remember to get an extra one because of get stuck in?
Oh,
8
Yeah.
to hit him.
Plus
then,
5.
and 3 defense. So 5 and 5 is 10 dice for damage.
10 dice.
Yeah.
Hey, what am I doing now? Wait.
4.
No, there's 3 6s there.
Are there?
Oof.
So 7.
Whoa. Odd that it doesn't calculate it based on 6s.
It's probably quite a difficult algorithm to throw together.
Yeah.
So yeah, you put a big chop in this guy. Straight down the body. Through the wounds already caused by the other 2. He's just killed your mate. Who maybe you didn't like all that much.
When I drop to 0, I'm unconscious.
Yes.
And heavily wounded. So I'm not
Luckily,
that dead.
you've got a doctor.
Yeah.
Who's pretty good at putting mechanical bits on people.
Don't want to know your fetish, mate.
I think you might need to just patch him up for now. You can put like a medical bit in his head in a minute.
I'm about to let a rocket off in this close environment, so you better. Is this thing like hurt now? Does it actually look?
Yes,
hurt?
this thing is slightly injured now.
Slightly fucking old.
The front of its body looks a little bit sliced up.
Can I go full salvo on it?
Not with the rocket launcher.
No, with the big shit. I'm
But
not going
with
to
the
like
big
take
gun,
out
yes,
the
you
knob.
absolutely can.
Yeah?
Unload completely into it.
Okay.
But it gets to
Rocket
go before
launcher,
you do.
point to the floor, fire.
I guess I go before I do. Okay.
Do, 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 do.
It's going to take down the knob.
Yeah, it's just going to
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Just going to strike back at... this thing is outrageous.
It's a one shot. Who cares? Just
It is a one shot.
Just murderize
It
everyone.
literally is a one shot.
Yeah. Oh, Sharadel, you've been naughty. You've just been timed out by the Nightbot, and all your messages have been deleted.
So only 5 to hit you, Jim.
Yeah.
But that will still make it through your armor, won't it?
Yeah, I've got armor 4. I think.
Well, the good
got
news
heavy
there
armor.
then is
I've
that
got armor AR4. Here we go.
Yep.
And you got 5 successes.
Yep.
So surely, I imagine his resilience has soaked that up.
No, he rolls damage now.
No, the damage
Now
goes
I
against
roll
resilience.
dice.
I thought that's what the 11. Oh, that's to hit. Oh,
That's
sorry.
to hit.
I think Dan's right, actually.
So
Oh,
2,
okay.
3, 5,
10.
6,
10.
10
yeah.
damage. How much of your resilience pulls that off?
Come on, we can't
So-
say nuts, knobs, choppers, and pull it off. Come on. Come on.
You bloody can.
As Jim's go, I suppose he can pull anything off, can't he?
This knob's going to slap him round the face.
Where is resilience?
Combat, defense,
Um,
speed, reloads.
Yes. Resilience of 5.
That takes it down to 5 damage.
How many wounds you got?
I've got wounds 6.
Oh.
So you're still up.
Yes.
You just got stabbed by a bloodletter and you're still up.
I'm
He
going
says
to
all
turn
say.
chant
around.
hard.
You had to
I'm
say
going
it.
to turn around to the sergeant and go, "Yeah, he reckons you've got no stones." And
Right.
sort of stagger about a bit. Oh.
And what do you want to do?
Set fire to it. Just gonna be like, "Brr." Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, wait. No, that's 3 successes. That does it? I don't know.
3 successes does not just do it, no.
Oh,
Your flame patters harmlessly off its hide.
oh dear.
Have you used your reroll from before?
Did I have a reroll?
You did.
Yeah,
You
we all
did.
got one.
Yeah.
I only have 3 ballistic skills, so I'm not likely actually to hit. Surprised I need to roll to hit with a flamer, to be honest. No, I
No.
did not.
Oh well, noble effort. Good sentiment. It's go. It shrieks at everybody. Could you make a fear test at difficulty 3?
What do we roll for that?
Good question.
Is that resolve again?
Yes.
And we've got to get 3 successes.
Is that even possible?
Yeah.
If we
Yeah.
roll really well. Oh, yes! Rockfist gives no shits.
That's 2, isn't it?
However, the
Resilience.
doc does.
I got 3.
How did you get 3? Oh, you
I
did.
rolled a
Sorry,
4,
yeah,
a
sorry.
5, and a 4.
I'm looking at the wrong one. Right, resolve. I'm just going to roll it here because it didn't like
Resolve, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So we just get 1 dice, is it, or is it 3 still?
3.
Still 3. Oi!
Well, I think a few of us ran away. Me and the doctor ran away.
Oh.
Do we run away or do we? Can I still get a shot or is it?
I think I'll still let
fleeing?
you squeeze a shot off. Because you haven't been yet, have you?
It's all right. No, I'm just curious what the fear effect is. That's what I meant.
Well, it just says make a fear effect. So if I actually look at the fear effect,
Because if it's like I have to move away, but I could still attack, that's fine. I'll move
fear
into the.
test 199.
Oh, here we go. Looking up in the rules, the sexy bit of the stream. Oh, pow, 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 pow.
That everybody likes.
Oh yeah, checking the rules.
Show us those rule checks,
Checking
guys.
the
We
rules.
love
Checking
those.
the rules.
Checking the rules. Checking the rules.
Oh, you can
we
still
don't play
act, but
by
you're
no
just at a
rules.
+2 difficulty number.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Or until an ally passes a leadership test.
Go on, Sarge.
So Rog can
Want
rally
me to
you all
attempt that?
with,
Oh my
a, with a
god.
leadership test at difficulty 3.
Yeah, that's
Or
not
you're
happening.
at +2 difficulty on all your other actions. So you can still do stuff, but you're frightened of it.
That's right. Well, I'll just have a go at it then. I'm going to go full salvo. So I've got salvo 5 because I'm going to use more Daka. More Daka. At this point, I've got my little cigar in my mouth, and the heat of the big shooter is the metal is still hot. So I'm going to light my cigar off the end of my big shooter, and then more Daka.
What's that? It's my brain gun.
Right. Okay. So, what does salvo do again? Sorry,
Gives you an extra attack die, doesn't it? Per
Yeah.
1 salvo.
per point. So I get 5. Is that roll to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no! Sorry, I did that wrong.
How did you?
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Oh, that's a shame. That was a lot of 6s.
Ah, well.
That's exactly the same number.
So that's 8 successes
And
with a
can you s-
wrath die.
Can
So
you
that's
re-roll the 1?
that's 9. Oh, I can
And you
reroll.
can reroll the 1, yeah.
I thought the one was for combat attacks.
It's not melee, it's shooting.
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it is melee attacks. yeah.
So 9 successes to hit. So what's his...
Which definitely hits, takes 3 off for his defense.
Okay, so I got 6.
So you got 6 successes.
So what does that do for damage?
That gives you 6 more dice to roll for damage, doesn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I think I probably did my damage wrong.
Mordaka! Dobby, look at this!
Get him, lads!
10 damage. I actually I did that wrong, but it's fine. I'll just go with that. Mordaka! The light muzzle flare like flashing on and off in the room.
Is there any AP on that gun?
-2.
And minus 2 of his resilience.
How much did you do?
10 -2 AP. So his resilience is down by 2.
Ouch. That's a lot.
And I'm moving back ever so slightly, more because we need a bit of space, not because I'm running away or scared.
Yeah,
let's
your
get out of it,
bullets
boys.
just tear chunks out of it, and this thing is like ragdolling everywhere as you pump it full of slugs and shout at it.
Yep.
It's horrendously injured now. You've done it a serious amount of hurt. Between the 3 of you, you've got this thing on the ropes. It's not looking well.
Go back to the shithole you came from, you fucking stain.
It's going to take a swing at the Sarge on its way down.
That's fine.
Oh. Wait, 1, 2,
4.
So that's
3,
5.
5.
4,
5.
5.
My armor's 3.
Six.
I got
So
rerolls.
6 to hit
Okay.
you, take off 3.
So 3.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8.
8.
8.
Can you reroll his
Block
ones
it
or
with
anything?
my chin. My resilience is 8.
Oh, bloody hell.
This is why I'm the knob.
Of course, your resilience is higher because you got that big mechanical arm. So you're like ding, 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 ding.
I don't know.
You Captain America.
ca-
No, it is.
you
That's
catch
partly why
the
your
sword.
resilience is so high.
Catch the lava sword in your power claw.
You Bucky Barnes that shit.
Right, now I'm going to fucking have him. Bam! That's not how you punch. This is how you punch. Bam!
Please punch your bloodletted to death.
Is anyone else actually in melee with it anymore?
No.
Chopper
Chopper is.
Oh, yeah,
Chopper
Chopper.
is.
Just.
Well, he's kind of staggering around a little bit. Jack Sparrowing.
Yeah. I took some time to read through the rules a bit about combat and dying. So the attack he made will have annihilated me.
And I
Because
actually
he
get
did-
extra.
He did like 13 damage.
Yeah, he did twice
But
your
I
hit
can
wounds.
reroll the 1.
I can use determination
Oh.
to I can roll 46 for determination to make the damage less.
Okay.
So yeah, and if I do that, I can still act. I'm considered dying, but I can make a basic attack. Believe it or
Okay.
not.
So 5.
after Rog is done, I'll just roll determination, and if I manage to drop,
That doesn't get through his resilience, Rog.
That was to hit him, not to
Oh,
wound him.
okay. 5 hits him. Yeah.
How much in addition to that is that?
It's
2.
3 to hit him. You have to get past 3. So 1 to hit,
61.
so 1 extra.
That was terrible. I'm going to use my reroll.
Go on, boss. Go
No,
on,
you've
boss.
got a
Take him
damage modifier.
down, boss. Come on, boss.
It's only
I'm going to be
6.
going, whoa, in the
No,
background.
it's not.
trying
You've got a damage modifier of 8. You add 8 to your damage as a base.
Oh, okay. 6
I think we've actually been in combat
plus-
a little bit wrong, haven't we?
Okay.
'Cause I think a lot of the
It's all
combat, a
All
lot
right.
of the damage stuff.
14 with an AP of -3. So I ignore 3 of his resilience. Bam!
You punch, or you not so much punch, as you leave the sharp bits of your fist open, and you just kind of wedge your hand right
Poke.
through his throat, and then pull it out one side, and his head rolls off and clatters to the floor.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Oi, Doc, see to him, I'll say, pointing that.
What,
he-
nuts,
that is-
nuts?
No,
He's pretty messy. I'm not sure I can
Yeah,
fit.
just let me see if I'm annihilated.
Yeah, Zach, roll
Yeah.
your 4d6 to
Roll
see
your
if you're
4d6.
Well,
annihilated.
yeah, I'm not.
No, you are not.
Ah, wow.
Four of those wounds.
Mm.
Doc, fix him up.
Luckily, he
Oh.
got stabbed in the brain.
Yeah,
Don't
He
need
don't need no
Yes.
brain.
but I do need to roll for memorable injury.
Oh,
you
cool.
do. That
Don't
would be
worry,
fun.
because I'll fix
Oh,
you
wow.
proper good.
That's proper
Look at
fix.
that.
So it's 1d6 wound roll. So I'll just see what I got. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I properly fixed you up.
6.
there.
So
Oh, God.
I have torn ear.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow, stabbed in the brain, and it did a little bit of damage to
you're
your
an
ear.
orc.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not even going to know.
went in through the ear. Didn't get
You-
much on the way in, but it ripped the ear off.
You don't
Yeah.
need your head for chopping.
No. Oh, well done,
Red was a
boys.
group
Well done.
by
I mean,
far.
well done, boss. I mean, I loosened that jar for you, but you
job,
did
boss.
well to finish him off.
And
He
I
ain't
got,
he ain't no match for breakfast, boys.
and
Wah!
I've definitely fixed Nut's ear with 7 successes on my Medicare. So I've picked
You
his
know
ear
those
up and I've
gaffer
just
tapes on.
no, I've got my arm and my arm just staples it to the side of his head.
Yeah, but my ear
It's
is not,
upside
like,
down, but who
covered here.
cares?
It's upside down,
Yeah,
but it's
it's
there.
like covered here.
To be honest, you probably welded it on with your burner.
Yeah.
He's got a whole Medicaid arms. That's like staples, mate. That's what you need. It's not really a Medicaid arm. It's a stapler
It's
attached
a
to
staple gun.
a
I mean,
steady cam rig.
that's orc medical technology.
High-end orc medical
works.
technology, and it goes quiet in here. The mouldering mess of this demon breaks down into a sticky pool of blood, but the skull was severed so quickly that it actually remains after all the blood has stripped off of the rest of the body.
I'll have that. That'll look good on our truck.
Yeah, fantastic
good
hood
ornament.
ornament, boss.
Yeah. Boss, you should be boss instead of boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back and mess up the boss and get Wreckfist as
Yeah.
big boss.
Yeah, and then we can drink the fire's water and the
Yeah.
What are you
food.
talking about? We've got all the fire water here,
And
boys.
then could I have a mega truck?
So you loot the shit out of the human settlement, all of the stores and stuff that they've been stockpiling down here under the pub, keeping everything hidden, bottles of firewater, crates of food, their whole shipment of stuff. I mean, it's rubbish food because it's like veg.
So it wasn't a
is.
tax haven, it
There's
was a
still
chaos
some moomies to eat,
cultist
right?
haven.
There was a sheep, right?
There was a sheep, yeah.
Yeah, there was
And
a bit
there
of
were a couple
sacrifice
other
going on.
animals.
We'll keep the meat.
Oh yeah, tasty.
Meat
Bit
So
fluffy.
you load up the truck and you power it back to base with your demon skull on the front and your firewater. You're pretty pissed by the time you get back to
Oh,
base.
we will have also burned down like every building.
Yeah. Like trash the whole place.
Yeah, while
Trash
we
the
li-
entire place.
I've-
While we're
I've
looting,
peed
we
on
will be
every building.
smashing everything.
Okay, what do you want to do? Anything else you want to do? You burn the buildings down.
We're going to
you
go
loot
back and we're going to
whole
install
base.
Wreckfist as the new big boss of
Yes.
the
Hang
clan,
on.
or whatever
Wasn't-
we call it.
You know that barricade that was really like good metal?
Yeah.
I'm going to take that, and then Doc can make me some more armor.
I'll make you some cyborg bits as well.
I love it.
can I get a aerofoil at the back of the truck that makes it go faster, like a
As long as
what
it's
would it
red.
be called? What would it be called?
Rocket.
Yeah. Ah, a rocket on the back.
Oh, we could loot
What about that
straight-
shuttle?
Yeah, we'll loot that. Let's get a rocket on the
Yeah.
truck.
Let's get the shuttle thrusters on it.
We're basically making a scrapjet truck.
Yeah.
We are.
Cool.
So you go through this human encampment like a dose of the salts. You rip everything you can apart. What you can't burn down, you take apart. What you can't salvage, you destroy. You eat all the meat. You piss all the fire water up the side of the buildings that you're setting fire to. You go back, you off the big boss, and you install Breakfast.
Breakfast.
knob.
Wow.
With
Big
this little
boss
emplacement.
breakfast.
So instead of being the boss of like 5 blokes, now the boss are like 50 blokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, time to take more than just this planet, boss.
Let's get a rock.
Yeah.
Wah, Gruckfist!
Wah,
Wah, Gruckfist!
Wah, breakfast. Wah, breakfast.
Crush me, kill.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us this evening for
Oh my god, that's been
Garblag
absolutely
Games
crazy.
Murders Chaos Cultist Santa.
It was Krampus, wasn't it?
Big red bloke with a beard. Apparently, wild breakfast sounds like you're chanting breakfast.
Well, we want that
Have
too.
breakfast
Want
too.
that and all? Bacon.
That was
Because you were
fantastic,
tripping
Ben.
your
Thank
nuts
you.
off while
Yeah,
you were
brilliant.
fighting that demon at the end, Rog.
Sorry.
You were tripping your nuts off while feeding that demon right at the end.
Yeah, with those mushrooms.
Off
I
your
was.
face
Seems
on
to be a
And
bit
it
of a
was-
theme in Ben's games that we all get to trip on mushrooms.
I'm noticing a theme.
I didn't even realise it was a demon. That's why I passed all my rolls.
Thought it was just a homie. That's fantastic.
thought-
So good
I
to
thought I was
just
fighting one of them
just-
tin can oomies.
to like let go and be an orc for a while. It's very liberating.
It's quite cathartic. Shall we worry about plot? No, fuck it, run in, shoot everything.
Yeah, you're near
Wait,
some
do you want-
buildings. We're gonna fuck them up.
Want to use stealth and tactics?
I think next time I'll read the rules before I play the game, though. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
it's like we got half the rules wrong, but like we're orcs, so
Well,
we can follow the
orcs. In
rules.
fact, orcs would get the rules wrong, wouldn't they? They defy the laws of physics.
Yeah, I knew the rules
We
were
are
going to be
Joe.
sort of.
As always with orcs, we believed it worked, so it worked.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I think we knew the rules were only going to be a suggestion when you asked if you could use ballistic skill to direct the
Drive the
truck.
Hey, it was going ballistic. It was like it was on a, parabolic flight.
He used it as a weapon.
There was some
Fueled
bollocks
by
in
the
that
power
statement, but
of
they weren't
Ra.
parabolics.
Don't talk about parabolics again. We'll get the nuts and the big choppers and
Your neck.
and nuts in my neck.
No,
Jim, that was fantastic, mate. That was fantastic. He always come in with some little. I think I've got broken for a minute there. I think Millie
I think you
was
might
like,
just
Pete's
have
broken.
Yeah.
That
I
was-
think
I had to go
everyone
mute.
is broken.
I
Thank
had
you,
to go
lads.
mute.
That was
I think we
very
were-
silly.
I wasn't. I was just laughing and crying.
I couldn't mute myself. It was too busy laughing.
I managed to hit the button because I was just gone.
Cool. Okay, right. Should we round this crazy shitstorm
Let's
of
do
Orky
that.
madness up?
What have we got
Season
coming up
one.
next, Pete?
Well, on Thursday, we've got a Twilight 2000 one shot, which is going to be fairly raw as it's an alpha and I haven't had a lot of time to read the rules. However, we've got a vote going on our Discord. Cue Roger putting Discord link in the chat.
Yeah,
We've got a
Roger's
link
looking
on
like
our
the gunner at the minute. Simon's looking like the mechanic still at the minute. Jim's
Oh
looking
no,
like the
Simon will try
operator.
and make all kinds of weird shit, won't he?
Yeah. Dan's
Perfect.
going to be our officer and I'm going to be our medic.
So if you don't know what Twilight 2000 is, it is a alternative history, World War III,
Set in the
Cold War escalated kind of world. Nukes have gone off. It's post-apocalyptic, and there are American forces in
But
Eastern
it's kind
Europe.
of during apocalyptic, isn't
Well,
it?
it's-
Rather than
yeah, it's
It's kind of just
post-apocalyptic.
it's just happened.
Yeah, it's kind of like NATO forces and
Yes.
fighting against the Russians.
Fighting against the Russians. Yep. So
Or
there's going to
I'm
be
gonna need
some
a lot of sedatives
dodgy
to stop
Russian
Simon.
accents. And
not more dodgy Russians.
and no, what it's actually going to be, we're going to be using the hex crawl rules from the game, and you guys will be a unit of soldiers who are in the middle of nowhere and are trying to make your way to a particular location and have we're gonna just explore. It's going to be a bit freeform, and we're just going to see what happens. The emergent narrative from the hex crawl random tables.
He's planned nothing.
Well, it actually says in the book you don't need to plan a lot for Twilight 2000. However, you do need to read the rules. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. And we'll also be giving away our $25 Drive-Thru RPG gift certificate for hitting 2,500 subscribers. So that will be going on in the chat as well. So that'll be awesome. So another reason to come and join us on Thursday.
Roger, I
Then-
believe there's something happening on Monday next week, isn't there?
It may involve some form of lighting material and perhaps some form of metal.
Tinderbox?
Deal.
No,
Surely
you
you
know,
don't mean Flint and Steel.
Flint and
Flint and
Steel!
It's a
I
Flint
wish-
and Steel sideshow quest.
It's a one
Sideshow is probably the right word.
Sideshow is
Sideshow
definitely
Bob.
the right word.
featuring two of the cast you may remember from seasons 1 and 2.
Yes. We've got Gunter Seuss and Siegbert Altman von Schultz.
Go watch the final episode of season 2 of Flint and Steel as a reminder of where Gunther and Siegbert went, because that is the story that we'll be picking up.
Oh, yes. And I
And
am
then-
playing Simon the Village Idiot.
Who is the shortest member of the party?
That would be difficult. I'm a halfling.
Shortest human. I mean,
Come on, don't be silly.
if Bagric and Torvald were there, he would only just be taller than them.
Well, cool. And then next Tuesday, we have got the Great Garblag Game Show of the Garblags, or something like that. There's
Something
a,
like that.
yeah.
Okay,
Which at
Okay,
some point this
Great
week we
Garblag
really need
game
to
off.
finish writing.
Yeah, we do. That'll be good. I've got the tiebreaker final question, but that's
Oh, jolly good. Now all we need is the ones that lead up to it.
Oh yeah. That would be good, wouldn't it?
I've got the scoring system worked out, so that's not a problem.
I like that.
Have we got enough patrons to victimize in the show yet, or
I don't think so. I think it's going to be.
Oh.
I think it's going to be
mainly
I'm
cast?
there.
mainly cast. Yes, Saki, you're
We've
there.
got-
Don't worry.
We got some of our double act people though, who are both patrons and cast.
That's true. That is true. They'll have to appear as patrons for the show,
Yeah.
just to maintain the illusion of patron participation.
Hey, they are technically patrons, therefore it's
are.
technically correct.
It is.
The best
It is.
kind of correct.
And then I think we're taking a little break, aren't we? The following week,
Yes, and then we got a week off.
Yep. holidays.
stuff
You'll
is
get
happening in
horribly bored
January.
over the festive period and go, we can't take the boredom anymore. Throw something together at the last minute.
Yes.
They may make us talk to our families and everything.
Oof. Oh, God.
And then in the new year, Ben.
Coriolis on Free League.
Yeah.
The Scheherazade Protocol.
Yes.
Join us for spacey fun in space in the Third Horizon on the Free League channel.
And what days is that going to be running, Ben?
That's going to be running on Tuesdays,
Starting when?
starting on the first Tuesday
Sharadel.
in January.
Ben is
to the
running that, not
best
Les.
of my knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, Sharadel, that's me running that one. It's a different one to Lewis's game.
It's the 5th of January, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
Tuesday.
What does the
And-
calendar look like?
And on the
Look at
7th
calendar.
of January, I am
Yes.
beginning a new show that I'm not allowed to talk to you about yet.
Still not allowed to talk about.
There are final things being approved right now.
Suffice to say that it is a show that could arguably used to put nails into wood during a time of conflict.
It could. Yes, absolutely. and it's not about a friend beyond.
Oh,
No, definitely not a friend outside.
No, it's definitely not a friend outside. but we'll see what happens. Anyway, we should no, Alien comes later. Millie's put Battle Mallet?
Yes, that's the one. The Battle
Oh,
Mallet.
How did Millie work it out?
Ah, damn. I've been working on this new role-playing game called
And we'll
Battle
be playing
Mallet.
the internal nemesis.
Cool. Okay. Right. Check out all the socials down below in the About Us if you're on Twitch, on the video description if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, go and subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you Thursday for Twilight 2000.
Affirmative.
See you later.
Wah!
Wow.